Hey everybody, it's Emily. I am the maker behind Trovely. This is mainly where I do the work. Here's the pink area where I do my videos. So this is from Hobby Lobby. So the paint that I use is just the cheapo acrylic paint. It's acrylic craft paint. It's usually like $1. Here's what it looks like after it's painted. Get you a victim. Today I'm going to be doing this Beanie Baby. Nobody's playing with him. He's probably been sitting in a box for a while, and he's going to get a fabulous makeover where somebody will really appreciate him and look at him every day. For this next part, I'm going to take you down here to my scrap bin. I've got all my trims, my fabrics. So I'm going to be getting out the trim for the sides. Bring him down here. I kind of like to look and see when I'm doing. Actually, I'm feeling this hot pink with the pink. All right, I'm back up here at the table and I'm gonna start gluing on my trim. And this I buy on AliExpress. So it is very affordable there, but I know that they sell it at places. I know Walmart sells it. Just not in the selection of colors. That's mainly the reason I'm using AliExpress to buy it. But this part I usually don't show on my videos just because it's really not like aesthetic or cute looking. You just kind of do a big glob of glue and then you kind of have to spread it to get it exactly on the line because you don't want the little trim bit going over. You want it just right up against it. It does take a bit of practice. My first few did not look super cute, but you get better at it, just like everything. And usually I will end the bit somewhere around the bottom because I know I'm going to be putting fabric here, so that'll cover up, you know, this not cute part. So I've got a bit of just plain pink fabric here. Just gonna put that right in here. And I did want to say, I find a lot of my fabrics at thrift stores and Goodwill. A lot of these are vintage, like little girl and baby clothes from the 50s and 60s, which I know are worth money, but they usually have stains on them. And the stained ones especially, I grab those up, add them to my little scrap bin. Kind of just making a base that I can put more decorations onto. It's almost like a sculpture with fabric, I feel like. You're just kind of, you're working on it. You're not going by a pattern, you're just kind of going by vibes. Okay, so now you can see that if I put something else on, it's gonna have a little base to sit on. This is definitely just cut off of a little, not a vintage dress, but a little girl's dress. And now that I look at it, I feel like that's too much pink. I think I wanna do a different color underneath of this to kind of give it a little contrast. This was also from AliExpress, just because I was using so much polka dot fabric and wasn't coming across it, so I just bought some cheapo polka dot fabric. Again, just kind of putting it on, seeing what looks good. Gonna do a bit of like an accordion fold to get a ruffle. I can just go back, tack down these little pieces. I'm gonna put on my pinky. Just going in. You go through a lot of hot glue doing this. I buy mine in bulk on Amazon, but you're probably not going to be making as many as I'm making, so just a small pack from wherever is fine. So for the clown hats, I use just a piece of paper. This is a slightly thicker envelope paper. You can use regular paper, you can use like a cereal box. You get a piece kind of about this shape and you just go in making a little cone. And you've kind of got to eyeball about what size you want. Obviously it's going to get smaller to the top, so I know I can trim a little bit higher up and it'll be the right fit. So again, trusty glue gun. This is another kind of trial and error thing. You gotta, I mean, actually that's a pretty good size right there. I might make it a little bit smaller, maybe like, so. Just keep trying it on. It's about right. Back to my scrap bin. I've got this, I think this was from an old tablecloth that was covered in stains. So I'm gonna take my hat. I usually just put a little bit of glue in the very back and along the bottom. Trim off your extra. And then this part, I'm just gonna glue the inside and tuck these pieces in. That'll give it a little more sturdiness. Another little hot glue gun tip. You just kind of rub it to spread it like that. Press it on, and this is another time when I'm gonna really try to make sure it's straight. Okay, now the really fun part is the decorative bits. Here's where I keep all of mine. Pom-poms, sequins, little charms and beads and things. I'm gonna pick out, let's see, I'm thinking these guys to kind of match off that green. And maybe like a pink for the large one, or maybe white. Actually, I have these vintage ones. All right, I'm gonna add on this little bit of trim right here with my glue gun. This is gonna serve two purposes. It's gonna cover up any little gluey mess ups, and it's also gonna help make it more secure. Glue it on there. Now my three little guys I'm gonna put right here. Taking a little bit of that glue. And I don't know, for some reason I always like these bunched together, not spread out evenly. I don't know. I think I might do another little bit of contrast right there, just to tie it all together. Just deciding if I want to do a pink or a white ribbon. Pink. Gotta go with pink. Now I always have this blank area when I do a heart, so I like to add my little jewels. And this one I want to tie in the green. And I always like to do a little heart. That's just really sweet. I will just spread the area with some matte Mod Podge. Oh, definitely won't do like that. Yeah, there we go. I did want to show the backs that I use. I bought this, I think it was like a pack of 50 of these off of Amazon. You just screw them into the back like that so you can hang it up.
The skyscrapers causing vertigo. The countdown begins in Tokyo. 27 days alone means 20 million ways to cope without you. I'm in a reckless fever, love-struck girl, I tease her. Thought I'd never be her. Quite the job you've done on me.
So what's the verdict?
I am an autumn.
Keep myself this sick in the head, 'cause I know how the words get you. With a new face affair, yeah. Prettier and younger, but not any better off. Bulletproof loneliness at best, at best. Me and you sitting in a honeymoon. If I woke up next to you, if I woke up next to you, me and you.
Moon, a whole new flight through the big top tent up high. Here before and after me, shining down on me.
What I love, and it was divine. turning this doll I found at the thrift into a trad goth. Straightened her hair and gave her a lil trim. Trust the process, okay? Fabric and synthetic dye didn't work on the hair, so we gotta go row. Laying down her base. Giving her a big old wing and some lipstick. Okay, slay. She needs some eyebrows and shading. Now, let's put the life back into her eyes. Making her some little eyelashes. Tiff needs a septum ring. World's tiniest eyebrow piercings. Love! Homegirl needs accessories and some clothes. Didn't feel like sewing the back, so staples it is. Lil tiny earrings. Nails, of course. Okay, now let's deal with the hair. I'm gonna try to give her the bangs. Sorry, Miss Girl, they gotta be glued to your forehead. Scrunching it up for some volume. Final result, she's so adorable.
Hey, boy, you make me jealous. Wait, 이거 멋지 빌딩가. Hey, 손까지만 잡는 거. I can't help but feeling so much jealous. Hey, boy, you make me jealous. Wait, 고백은 너 믿은 걸. Hey, 일요일은 밤마다 너로 가득 찬 맘 super jealous. Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. The basic, wear that so I don't even bother. I put that on my partner, I put that on my family. Oakland City represent, address me as your majesty. Yeah, you can kiss the ring, but you can never touch the crown. I smoke a million Swisher blunts and I ain't never coming down. You ain't no Barbie, I see you work at Arby's. Number 2, supersize, hurry up, I'm starving.
I finally figured out a way to use the bottoms of soda cans I cut out. Cut, cut, cut. All ready. Hot glue and safety pin. Paint. Mod Podge, then laid my paper on the pin before Mod Podging again. Making sure the folded over paper isn't covering the pin. Clear or matte nail polish for a sealant. Done. 33.
Breathe out so I can breathe you in. Hold you in. And now I know you've always been here. Out of your head, out of my head, I say.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his
A few months ago, I made this serving tray that looks like a pool table. It's one of my favorite things I've ever made, and I'm gonna take it one step further. I've had this side table for a while, and the shape of it kind of reminds me of pool balls. And thus, a vision of a pool table themed side table popped in my head. I started out by painting each sphere in a different color of a different pool ball. This was very tedious to make sure everything looked clean, but don't look too close because there's definitely some imperfections. Next up was painting the white circles. I used a cap to trace the outlines, then slowly started filling in each circle. It was a little bit difficult to film this part to show y'all because in order to make sure the circles didn't look jank, I had to hold the table in really weird angles. But nonetheless, once that was done, it was time to trace out all the numbers. And to make it easier for myself, I used a paint marker to actually paint the numbers on. The last part was to glue the serving tray to the top of the original table, and here is the finished results. I am honestly gagged with how cute this turned out. I've had this idea for a while and I finally buckled down to just do it, and I haven't upcycled something in the longest time, so it was just so satisfying to see the end result. Always and forever with one.
Making an ice cream sandwich trinket box.
Sing out, and if you want to be free, be free. 'Cause there's a million things to be, you know that there are. And if you want to live high, live high. And if you want to live low, live low. 'Cause there's a million ways to go, you know that there are. You can do what you want. The opportunity's on. And if you find a new way, you can do it today. You can make it all true. And you can make it undo. You see, it's easy. You only.
Need anything else? Any dragons around here need slaying?
No, thank you.
Who are you? Hey, who are you?